You are getting 9 shadows at 1 gram a piece for Cough Squad. Now, when it comes to like, which is honestly probably why these palettes in particular have like, Hello, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Your girl is giving you some juicy vibes. I don't think I've been feeling myself this much like since I've been in Tennessee. But today we are going to be doing probably like the shortest review on my channel because it's a little palette. This is the Colourpop new Main Squeeze 9-pan palette. Now, y'all probably know I have been a recent convert to the Colourpop eyeshadow formulas. I had gotten the Just My Luck and the Ooh La La one, and then they were like, oh look, here's a watermelon themed red based palette. We think you want that. And I'm like, I think you know me a little too well. Cause y'all know your girl loves a red palette. I mean, Blood Sugar, Modern Renaissance, Lime Crime Venus Extra Large. I mean, it's my thing. And I don't know if any of y'all also know, I kind of have a slight obsession. Watermelon is like, I mean, I know it's a melon, but it's like my favorite fruit. It is my jam. I love watermelon. I come by it. Honestly, my grandfather, he loves it too. But I also just love, I'm very drawn to like the cute watermelon aesthetic. Too Faced finally has a watermelon blush cocktail duo, the watermelon spray. I mean, I feel like this summer season has been the season watermelon has been the popular selling point, which is really bad for me because I am easily sold an aesthetic, a theme. You know, you slap a certain something on it and I am there, which is basically it with this. It is what I'm wearing on my juicy peepers today, and I'm unsure if it is a limited edition. I know that they do a lot of these and they have a lot of them. Obviously, I will leave it down below. You're getting 9 shadows at 1 gram a piece for a total of 9 grams. This is gonna run you $12, so it is a very inexpensive investment. And you are getting 5 mattes, 1 like shimmer whatever going on, and then these ones are kind of like more metallic shimmers. Brought y'all in closer so you could see me sweat and so I can do you some swatches. Now for the look that I did today, I started out with this Frosé shade right here, and then I went into Like It's Hot, then we immediately went into Red Bottoms, then on this area here, Maraschino, then on the inner corner, Juicy Fruit, and then we just did a little bit of Seed Money, and then Red Bottoms on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna start here. We're gonna have Frosé, and I will just say, they feel so soft. I mean, I'm gonna become like a Colourpop pusher because like literally, I mean, I just they're so good. Then Juicy Fruit right here and Home Slice, which is gonna do those right there. Then in the next row, I've got Like It's Hot, Maraschino, and Big Gulp. And I apologize if these swatches are a little bit poopy. My hand or my arm is in a constant state of dampness. Y'all know my grandparents keep it at like 1,000 degrees up in here. And swatches don't do well across like damp skin. It's not a thing. Then we've got Seed Money Baywatch, which is probably the smoothest feeling shimmer. And then Red Bottoms, which is the least smooth of the mattes, and it is kind of like, it's got more fallout and it is a bit more gritty to the I always say, y'all know this, I always want to say it is more gritty or soft to the texture, when I'm meaning to say it is more gritty or soft to the touch. Here we go, right here. And then right there. I mean, she pigmented, she heckin' pigmented, but she also a bit more difficult to work with. And she got a lot of staining power right there. So here we have the shades going on here. I know there was a fair amount of complaint and discussing like, oh, well, there isn't enough definition. There aren't enough, you know, differentiations between the shades. You can't get a lot of looks. They're all kind of look the same. But we will get into that in just a moment. All right, let's start off with price point. This thing is hideously accessible. Colourpop has mostly maintained a very low price point on their products. When they started being sold in Sephora, whatever, we did have some escalation, inflation going on that people weren't happy. But $12 for a 9-pan palette is pretty stinking affordable. When it comes to like, you know, color variation and everything like that, I understand what some people are getting at. You know, it's like, well, okay, you're going to start with this one or this one, then you're going to deepen it up with that, and then if you want to go even more deeper, you're going to go in with that. Which is kind of, you know, that's like the stereotypical, you know, it's mostly what I did going on today. But see, the thing is, when you love a monochromatic look like I do, I see this and I'm like, oh, you know what would be fun? You know, taking that one just all over in here and then putting that one on the lower lash line. You know, go all over here and put that one in the lower lash line. You know, do just one wash of color. And then you've got, like, I love monochromatic. You guys know this. I love a solid, straight, streamlined color theory, which is probably why these particular palettes have appealed to me so much, because they just take a colors theory and run with it. Now, I will say all of the mattes, these four here, Seed Money, Like It's Hot, Frosé, and Big Gulp, nice and pigmented, blend beautifully. This one, Red Bottoms, like I said during the swatches, it's very pigmented, don't get me wrong, but you do have to work a little bit more to blend it out. You know, it takes a bit more finessing in the corners there, and you are going to experience fallout with that. Luckily, I don't do my foundation before I do my eyeshadow, so that's easy peasy. If you do your foundation first, you're going to want to set down a crap ton of powder. The shimmers are absolutely beautiful. They apply gorgeous. I've done my finger. I've done a brush. I've wetted the brush, dry brush. They apply however you want them to, with whatever you want them to. I feel like this is a fantastic, you know, if you're wanting the color story, you know, you're wanting a little bit of modern Renaissance or the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar, but you don't really have, you know, the funds for those much more expensive palettes, you can get a lot of very similar looks with this. It is also hideously travel friendly. I mean, I feel like these 9-pan palettes have basically everything going for them. They're affordable, they're a streamlined color story, you know, they're just nice and compact, and the quality is phenomenal, which is really what gets me going. So would highly recommend this one. Just keep in mind about this shade. That is the only one that's like, I guess you could say, inconsistent. Would also recommend the green and the pink one. I honestly need to try them all. I am going to be doing a review on the Blue Moon one, so stay tuned for that. But I absolutely love this. I think it is stinking adorable. The quality, everything about this makes me happy. Alright, that was a super short review, but you know, I enjoy reviewing, I enjoy creating content, so obviously here we are. I know a lot of you did get this palette, so definitely let us know down below whether you like it, you don't like it, your experience with it, you know, I mean, all that jazz. I say this every time. I feel like it should go without saying at this point. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!